and today I'll be interviewing composer and BridgeMusik faculty member Beata Moon. My first question for you is, what inspired you to become a composer?
Well, thanks, Anastasia. I played the piano for most of my life. And since I was very little, I went to college for piano, but it was never really my choice. As in a lot of Asian cultures, kids don't always get to choose what they want to do. So I was in college and I just felt sort of out of place and I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with my life. So I took some time off. And that's when I started to teach and get into teaching. And that's when I started to compose. I started playing for modern dance classes and I started to improvise. And then I realized, wow, I really enjoy this. And it got me back to music and got me back to playing the piano. So it was my way of going back to music and going back to piano. And so it kind of just happened on its own, but I'm so grateful to be able to express myself through composing. Thanks for that question. And my question for you is, I know that you play the cello. So how did you get started playing the cello?
Well, when I was younger, I really liked how the cello sounded, and I was inspired by Yo-Yo Ma, so I started playing the cello. What was your first composition?
So because I'm a pianist first, I started writing for the piano. So one of the first pieces I wrote was Prelude for the piano. And it was just, because I'm so familiar with this instrument, I wrote for it first. And it was just my way of kind of expressing my feelings. And as a child, I just felt a lot of things I was able to express through this piece, which I'm so fortunate now because a friend and colleague, another pianist from school, Donna Wang Friedman, she is playing the prelude a lot right now. So I'm very happy about that. And how about you? I know that you're composing too, Anastasia. What do you enjoy about composing?
I enjoy composing because it's like writing a story, but you get to describe feelings that you can't describe in words.
Yes, I agree. I feel the same way.
Also, I'm wondering if you prefer to compose in a specific style or for a specific instrument.
That's a good question. I was brought up with classical music, so I am comfortable with that. I know a lot of music from that genre of styles, but I also love jazz and I love some other styles of music, rock and some hip hop. And so I like composing all different styles. I mean, what's most comfortable for me is, I think, classical and instrumental. And I like writing for all different instruments. The piano, of course, is most comfortable since I know it very well, but I love the cello, I love the string instruments and all the wind and brass and percussion and the voice too. And so, Anastasia, do you see music as being part of your future? I know you're still young and you have lots of time to decide, but how do you feel about it now?
I feel like it's a part of my future because when I grow up, I want to play for chamber music and soundtracks for movies and also for orchestras. I also want to be a composer too.
Well, actually, you are a composer already, so that's excellent. I'm so glad to hear that. And I can't wait to hear more of your compositions.
I have a question about the piece Bridge Music commissioned you for. What was your inspiration for it?
Well, all of you, the students, were my inspiration for the piece. Because if you remember, I got to meet you all in ensemble class, and I particularly love composing for performers who I know and who I've met. So, and I think you were there too when I asked, people to give me their ideas of what kind of mood they wanted in the piece. And so that's why I tried to incorporate, someone said calm, someone said upbeat, someone said ominous. So I tried to put that all in there. So you all were the inspiration. And um, thank you for asking that question. And so I just want to thank you, Anastasia, for taking the time to talk with me. And thank you all for watching. And we hope to see you soon.
Thank you for letting me interview you today. It was an honor.
Oh, thanks for interviewing me, Anastasia. I enjoyed talking with you. Bye.
Bye.
BridgeMusik.